Okay, welcome to the stream. It's been a while since I stream about this carbon pricing project, so but I think this time I have some like the stuff that I'm gonna do is kind of like experimenting with different colors and fonts and stuff, and thinking about the user interface of the page. And I'm gonna now I'm gonna link the page also to the chat here. So let's see, where do we have it? So currently the how does I visit the current version? So yeah, the page, if you go to visit now, it's pretty much in the same state as is the code here. And I'm sorry, there's 10 minutes still left in my dishwasher program, so that might cause some noise for 10 minutes now for the stream, but hopefully not too bad. Yeah, so yeah, today I've got some feedback about the page, and that there maybe should be different colors used, and a little bit like about different fonts as well, and also like recommendation to have, like now I only have the dark mode, or dark mode is the so that there should be option to choose like between the bright mode and dark mode. And I've been thinking about that as well, but it's a little bit it's quite a lot of work. Maybe like I haven't really designed like how the colors are set in the program to accommodate like switch between bright and dark mode, so that might be a little bit, I'm not sure about if I'm going that route yet, but maybe. And the thing that I like about bright mode, like I like dark mode, that it's easy on the eye, it kind of like it looks a little bit cooler in my opinion. But the bright mode, I think it would have few advantages, and the first one is that it's a bit more easier to read, I think, if you have a dark mode. Like I've been having some, it's been hard to kind of like choose what colors to use here, so that I'm not sure if you can see my, okay, yeah, what colors to use here, so that it would stand out from the background, from the dark background, but still have this color. So I think this could be maybe a little bit easier to do if there's a bright background, although I'm not sure. Yeah. And the second thing that would be nicer, like if someone wants to kind of print out like some results, like even though like almost everything is shared through the internet these days, like if someone wanted to print out this graph, for example, here, then it would be could be nicer if it was had a white background or bright background. So yeah, I have here on the right some like I've been thinking about if it was like one feedback that I also got is that like now these colors, they are a little bit they don't give like a very positive vibe, and or it's not really like signaling like global carbon price or this kind of like ecological feel. So if I have like this white, like brown, orange, dark blue colors, those are, you can get the kind of vibe that they are about fossil fuels and stuff like that, and burning stuff. And like the blue can be like oil, you get the oily kind of like aesthetic there. So yeah, I've been thinking about making a little like it could be like nice to have like a base green color there. And I think I found, yeah, I browsed around a little bit here yesterday, and I kind of like this palette. Like there's 2 shades of green, and this could be used as a background color. This kind of like it's some kind of off-color white, and maybe this orange can be used as some kind of accent color. But this, like one of these, maybe the darker green could be kind of like you know, some kind of normal color, or like the most often used color. I'm kind of interested about these color palettes because I'm not like very confident in my own kind of like idea of what colors mix together well. So it's kind of nice to, if there are some ready-made palettes that look good. I'm not exactly sure like how good is the kind of like artistic vision behind these palettes here. Like this could this could as well be like, I haven't like looked into this page too much, but this could be like whatever, like computer randomly generated or something as well. But I would think that these are a little bit like they are, or there's some kind of like choices made, like some kind of human choices behind these. Yeah, not sure. But I think I'm gonna do a little bit of browsing, like see if something catches my eye in a good way. Like I'm like, this is kind of like these are like nature related palettes here, and that gives a lot of like green colors, so that's nice. And also the nature aspect, like as an opposite to this kind of like industrial like emission oriented palette or something like that. But okay, I think this is the end of the road. I kind of like this white here more than this white. Like this is kind of like I don't know, like what's the, it gets this kind of like a purple vibe here going on. I'm also like this RGB. I'm not still very comfortable with this. Like I've been using these HSV colors for R mostly, and this RGB is not very, I'm not too familiar with it yet, with like how to control it. So let's see, I'm gonna I take out this one now, and we'll see. Like the first thing is we'll have to see if we can so if we just put this so this is now the CSS file for the page, and yeah, now we see if we use that, and we get this white background all around, and well, not quite all around, and it's also this issue that these like it's not really everything now is I'm also wondering if we use this background, that if we take the green as the background color, like the dark green from the palette, like how would it look? So there are a few of these things that don't really change with this. Is this the darkest green? Yeah, it doesn't look very dark. Like I could of course make it darker, but there's of course like a risk if I go around like changing these palettes, like how, like what's gonna, I think we do also need so what's the orange one here? Does it show? It would be nice if, like in R, like in some of in this RStudio, like if you set colors in the, like this is now a CSS file and it's not an R file, but in R file if you set the color by name, then it kind of like it can show the name. Actually, I'm not sure if my settings are just wrong here. Let's see. So it's maybe appearance, and here's something code display. Never prefer hexadecimal colors. Yeah, I think this is, it should be, then I would need to use these okay, it's actually, I think it's showing here as well, so that's nice. So this kind of makes it faster for me to find out like where those colors are, like where are specific, like the orange one that I was thinking, like here. Like what would be, yeah, like this one here. So now if we put, like for example, we put the brighter green there. I don't think this is gonna work. Well, I don't know. Yeah, not sure. And what's kind of like annoying about this is that I don't get to see the whole. I don't get to see the whole. If I make some changes, it's gonna, like I would have, like there is this what could help here. There is this SASS package within shiny, which is gonna... It's supposed to make it make the use of this CSS stuff a little bit easier, more gonna like make these shortcuts and stuff. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna learn to use that here. I'm gonna take this back. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this line here. I'm gonna actually take a little bit of look on like how easy it would be to what's here? Yeah, how easy it would be to still again. It should be just this simple. Because this I think it's like more complex like this. Like if it was like this, it would be nice, but I'm not sure if it's this simple. Let's see, like, do I have oops. Do I have Sus like installed here first of all? I think I have a call here for here. And yeah, I have it here, like I have it installed, so yeah, so this I think it would set like background color, body background color. What I think what might be annoying here is that okay, let's try to get into this word a little bit So, but I don't think I can put this in my CSS of like file. It has to be, I think it has to be inside the global or the UI. I think it would have to be inside. Where did I use the, I have to remember, like, where did I used to keep these? Okay, I think here. I think I could put it here. Because here I've been like applying like some CSS stuff. So if I just put it here, it could work. So let's try this. No, I cannot put it here. Or do I have to? Is that the thing? Can I put it in here? Like, where can I put this? Here seems fine, but I'm not sure if it works here. So we use this default thing because it's recommended. Why does this look a little bit different now? User default and rule. Okay, so this is a rule list variable. Okay, so if there is no rule, then it will use these defaults, and then you can add the rule. I wonder if that could be useful, like if you switch between bright and dark modes, that it's handled like this, but I'm not really sure. Okay, let's try to do without the default stuff first, and I'm gonna take this out. So yeah, I don't know if this does anything yet, so we're gonna at least see if it makes up some error, so then we know that it's in the wrong place. Yeah, probably. Red. Where do you put this? But here you can see like this is what I gonna like want. Like, am I gonna okay, let's try to make this so. Okay, I'm gonna put this. Let's do it like this now. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna like want to have. So this is a lot simpler. Like it's the same thing that they had here, but then you have all this stuff. Like this is maybe for like the maximum complexity. But if I want to have like this kind of like intermediate complexity, would this be the best? So let's try to take this here, and can we save it as so what's the as dot it gets this dot r. I don't think this is correct. How do I save CS files? Like I've done it for the CSS file somehow, but I don't remember how I made it. If I go through Notepad or something. See. CSS. And we're gonna put this here. Let's try and open it here. It's a text document. It's a text document. How do I save this kind of file? Or is this something that I would have to like download a specific program or what the hell. I'm trying to find if I can find like a SAS file somewhere. There's CSS is an option, but there's no SCSS. Ugh. Like how, like here, what's the step here? You go into the folder and create a file called, like how do you create the file, or am I just stupid? Or do you really need like some kind of like external program here? Okay, I don't know. I think I'm gonna try something else for a while now. Yeah, there's. Okay, let's check this out. So make this out. I'm gonna figure out this stuff like outside the stream, and Okay, what else is causing error now? Oh, here. Reload. Or it might be. It might be that it's so badly now that it needs kind of like a restart. It's annoying. Okay, let's go. So this one. Yeah, the dark green looks pretty stupid. Like it's not gonna. Like it's weird how dark it is compared to how it looks on the screen. But yeah, the thing that has to be done is change the font of this text here, because now it's a little bit too. It's I chose this font to make it as narrow as possible so you can fit into tight spaces, but it has been very bad for the readability. I'm still gonna try actually this one now that we are here. Like, does it do anything? It doesn't give error, but I'm gonna try one thing now. So if we so here we first define this color, and then we set for can you just go this goes here, and then background color is here like that, and then you use this dark mode content wrapper, and then if we comment it out from here, variable like it should give a red background if everything worked, but I'm not sure if this is working at all. Like it's probably not supposed to be here. I don't know. Yeah, but I just wanted to try this out, like if... But, yeah. So let me take the comments out, and this gray is actually pretty nice, like it's very neutral. It could be like something to consider, like just go this dark gray background. Okay, let's see how we got to that font. So what's the font? Family is fam. I think it's here. So fam. And we will set it here. Yeah. Fam is Saira here. So let's see if we change it, for example, to Roboto. Like, does this change? Okay, I'm gonna keep the. It would be nice if it's this simple also. Also, one thing is that I'm not sure like how does Shiny get these fonts, like, because usually you need to download them somehow or be connected to internet or something, and I'm not sure like where. Okay, it doesn't change it. I think it's still the same. Yeah, here, maybe it's here like font add Google. I don't remember this anymore, it's been a while. Okay, here we have like a Roboto font, adding Roboto font. Condensed. No, it doesn't do anything. Is the Saira defined somewhere later? Let's see. No, just here. But what about? Yes. Okay, here. Where? Just defines it everywhere. Like, okay, there's. Yeah, I built this a little bit wrong. I should have it so that okay, here's the first one. Okay, let's put here Roboto. I have to switch to this one. Okay, yeah, now it changes. It's more easily readable. I'm not sure if I like this font the best, but you can see the change here if we switch back to here. But it does take a lot more space also, so yeah. So we're gonna have to choose between these pros and cons. I'm just thinking like how often, like why do I define it like for everything here, yeah, for each plot. It should be, can I just what if I just do here like this one. So what if I put here fam, because fam is, I've set the fam here in global to be Roboto now, so is it gonna do it? It's gonna take use that one. Let's go here. Okay, it's not working. Let's see. Do I have to? Might be that. Yeah, now it's working, I think, yeah. So I just put for everything that's siren. No, not here. Replace all of this with fam. Okay, but yeah, here comes the issue with this one, that if you're gonna put I think we'll. Okay, it's not too bad. Like, but if we go put 2100 here as the neutrality year, then I think we're gonna get into some problems. Yeah. So we get this. So now we might have to use like a smaller font. And these are even not like the worst cases yet. There are like some cases where these words get even bigger than this. But if the font is more clear, it could like make it easier to make it a little bit bigger, or make it smaller. I mean, but I think we're gonna look for also, I could choose not to use bold fonts, but I like bold fonts, so there's also like Google icons apparently. I think I found like I know. Yeah, there's also like condensed version of this, so I wonder if that could be some kind of let's see where we are. So if you have well, it is condensed version that I'm using actually. Also, I'm not sure if I should be choosing the font yet, or should I choose the font with as I'm choosing the colors, because I wonder how much it does it like look very different when it's, if I have like the bright mode on, will it be a different thing then? Like it could be that it's not. Let's see, like let's try like narrow Google fonts. Let's try this one. So sounds old. I need to font not found, condensed, bold, open times, condensed, fold. Yes. Fonts not found. Let's try this gap in. So here, condensed. Okay, maybe if we take the regular out. Yeah, maybe I just... Okay, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Let's see how big it's gonna get. Capping condensed. You can also choose like bold fonts, narrow bold fonts. As we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is too narrow either. It might be better. Still, like it's quite like here already. It's getting over the area. But yeah, I could make this, like I could add more area here. It would be more, it will make the graphs a little bit more narrow, but it's not like I think it's just it's a matter of balance to find something. But this cabin is pretty. I think it's pretty nice. You cannot here like cannot sort here by archival narrow. Yeah, this looks pretty nice. This looks very like clear, I think. And also I want to have it, I don't want to be like very stylish or anything. I want it to be a little bit like official looking. Let's try. I'm gonna save here like those that I think that are quite okay. This we had already. I think I could also maybe, I don't know, somehow oh yeah, this is nice. Now you can see like you can see like how long the sentence is gonna be with different fonts. Is it showing bold now? Yeah, I don't think this is nice. But it is pretty like condensed, but I don't think I like it. Yeah, this is also like very condensed. Yeah, this is, yeah. I had extra condensed Saira. I think this IPM thing, I think this looks pretty like this looks pretty just check it out. This looks pretty again like pretty like official, or this kind of like condensed. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like. Okay, this brown plotting also looks pretty nice. Can I? Fonts per page. Okay, here. Okay, now we can get all these on the same. And then I just look at like what are the shortest, and like among the shortest fonts, I would like to have those that. Okay, yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm gonna keep that. So among the shortest fonts, which are like most readable fonts? I think the bolding might be. I wonder how big of an issue it is that I have these boldings. Like how much does it make the readability worse? I could also like have Saira to not be extra condensed, but I could have it like a normal condense. So I think that let's try. Because I think it looks pretty fine. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's still a little bit like I think the letters they are a little bit too close to each other. I think that's the problem with that somehow. I'm gonna try to scap in again. I think it looks pretty nice here. And it's not too long, I think. It is quite stylish when you look at it here, or it has this quite distinct feel. It's a bit like, I don't know. Like this is like very short, very like condensed this Janon Kaffeesasts. But again, here it's a little bit like too stylized. Yeah, let's try that. This looks like very distinct actually, like these letters I think, but this again it's a little bit stylized and yeah, I'm not sure, like I think the spacing works here quite well, like the letter spacing, but I'm not sure about the font itself or like how the letters look, but yeah, it could be one option. Yeah, it's just like anything to deviate from the one I had before is already like pretty good. I wonder if I have any like old cider stuff still here. No. I was looking at those color palettes and yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I like it like as a, it's very like aesthetically pleasing to me, but I don't know, maybe if I tried, maybe it could, I wonder if it could work as a kind of like bright mode, so that I just put all the backgrounds with this and then I have all the yeah, but I'm not sure, like I don't think I want to go too much into this. But one thing I could do now maybe is this background color here. Let's see where we do it. Okay, here background color. I've been using apparently both the so let's try to have from here. It's a little bit like it's annoying, I cannot show you the code now, like it's below here, like I cannot. I wonder if I could get these to show all of these, like both the code and the output and then the web browser at the same time, but it's not very, doesn't seem to be very easy to do now. Move. I wonder if I make this. If I make this, let's. Ooh. Ah, okay. I have. So what if I, no, it might be too much of a hassle to, I should have here the Mozilla input. Okay, here, so we're gonna put because now I always forget to take out the stuff and let's make this like this, and now we can expand. Okay, this might be enough. Yeah, so yeah, this is what I've been kind of like fearing, that now that if we change to a bright background, then we will have to can we have like a color palette for all these variables that would fit with both the dark and the bright background? I'm a little bit skeptic about it. Like, it's not gonna, like, this doesn't look good. I think I would need to, it could maybe work here like I have here. So that if there is a bright background, I would make this darker. So let's try like so I think the darkness one is the last one here, so if we just put like this, so it would be easy to kind of like that it would only switch the darkness, like it would keep the hue of the color same. Okay. Oh, it has to be 0.6 here. Yeah, it would keep the hue same, it would only change, so that way it would be also for the user, it would be nice that you can, if we switch between the bright and dark modes, that you can like recognize the color to be the same, even if it's not the same color, but because the background changes, but you recognize the hue of the color or something like that. This doesn't work either. So I wonder if it needs that you have this like this control, like how gray it is. So if we revert this back a little bit, am I actually? Like now it should be like more, the color should stand out more from the picture. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's still even close, like, and I'm not sure like how to, can you get the same, even like if you have the same hue, can you get it to work here? Like, can you have maybe the oranges, they don't fit at all, like with white background or something, or it's just a matter of, I don't know. I'm gonna try a little bit of like different extremes here. So like let's make these like more gray now, but on the other hand very bright. So like I'm not like yeah, white text doesn't read like that. I would change that definitely. So that if you are using the bright mode it would be black, like all of this kind of like basic text would be black, and then if you have dark mode it would be white, but I'm not like playing around with that now, like but yeah, it would be changed. Also this like bright green stuff here, it doesn't work. I think this is like a little bit, I think this is a little bit more pleasant now. It's not like readable, very readable now, but it's somehow it's more pleasant to my eye. If I go back here and we change this, we make it a little bit less, I don't know. Yeah, and like also like as I was saying like earlier, like or like this not only the this graph section in the bottom would change, but also like the thing around it. Like I don't think it looks nice if, well, I'm not sure actually, like could I have like that, like the options or the selection areas here, they would be dark, and then we would have a white or a bright graph area. Like it would have to benefit that the graph area stands out from the web page, but I think it could also make the page more messy or like less cohesive and stuff like that. So I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go like if all of these values are like at the maximum now. Because I think, like, for example, this orange would work with this white that we have here in the web page. So like I think like orange and white, they could mix, but I have here like yellow. These are very like at least some of these, the land use thing is, it's a very like yellowish orange, or it's more of a yellow than orange. So I think that goes a little bit. Yeah, but I think this starts like I think like if we just put all the brightness and like the color, how you say it, like grayness, if or like anti-grayness basically, if everything puts to the max, I think it starts looks quite okay. I think I wonder if there needs to be a little bit more separation between these, but I don't. It's also one thing that I don't want too much separation here, because then that when we get these other that have like a different scale, these other variables, I think it's nice that if they stand out. So let's look at like how the other colors are doing. Like maybe the orange is the trickiest one, and maybe the others are more easy. Yeah, like this look like if you just look like it's, I don't think it's look too bad like against this. Then we have the green. The green is pretty bright, so that might be, I don't know, might not be so good. I'm just gonna quickly show all. Yeah, it's I think I have here, let's see, white. Okay, I have here like I have set this text vary so that it's like so, but I don't know if I use this everywhere. Let's see, like here I've specified here just white. So if I just replace all this white with the TextVary command, and then it would be like easy to change it. So okay, so if we have white, you can just replace it with TextVary. Okay, replace all 250 occurrences. So okay, now we have to find the original TextVary again, and I did this a little bit. Okay, let's go back. Right. Okay, now we have it back here, and then now look for the text. Okay, I'm just gonna mark it like this now first. So okay, now we replace all the whites with that. But okay, and now we look for where it's defined. So here, so now we have the option here to do. So white is the default, and then we can have black. I think it's good to actually test it now, like how this look with those black text colors, because it might change like now you get like some kind of very like somehow like a childish feel from this. So I'm just thinking, okay, let's try if it's gonna like I'm not sure if it remembers it everywhere. Okay, do we get black or white, or do we get something else? Okay, yeah, now we get black everywhere. It's a bit like a big contrast now between the quite light background and then this black general color. It's very readable, but it's I wonder if it could be better idea to use some scale of gray, so that it would be like a very like a black gray color instead of a black, like outright black. I'm just gonna like look now like yeah. I'm also thinking about the background color, like it could be it could be a bit darker. It could be a bit darker, this background, like now it's very like bright white. It could be a bit grayer or something like that. Not sure. And I think the starkness is like or how the black like stands out too much now. It's like it's exaggerated by like, because these like colors here, they are very bright and the background is bright, so that then the black like it's very like the black is very black now. So I wonder if we try like some shade of gray there. So let's go here, we have the background. So I'm not very familiar yet with this RGB stuff, but I think one of these, I think this is again like hue, this first one, and then because I've been using this HSV color like thing, so but I suppose like one of these is like the kind of like the brightness or darkness, so that if it's a black color, okay, but let's try like change here first, like change this to like 59. See, let's see, like there's probably like RGB tool where you can like you can play around with, yeah, here RGB, like so what if we have here 200 and we have here 100? It doesn't do anything. Okay, it works. Okay, you cannot, but yeah, here like we find like, okay, it's not what we wanted. Yeah, that was the hue set, or it was, yeah, it was the grayness setting, basically, like the intensity of color. Like okay, it appears that like the base hue here was yellow. I didn't like, so I think we keep that as it is, and then what if we change this to like 100? Okay, I'm not sure, like maybe it's just easier to look at this. So here it's the, yeah, it's the second number that's kind of like taking values. So let's try the 100 there. Yeah, 100 is probably like, it's too we're basically like, yeah, I'm not sure. What? Yeah, this is like, I don't think, yeah, it doesn't work the same way as this. But what if we have yeah, maybe this, yeah, this RGB, is it like a red, green, blue thing? Isn't that what those mean? So is it like everything is like in the scale of red, green, and blue or something like that? So, but then how does the grayness come in? Like where? But it's not like, I don't get this. Like the HSV thing is like, it's simple, like here the second value changes if you go around this kind of like intensity of, or the grayness. Here it's like maximum grayness, and here it's the maximum like color. But I don't think there is like there is no, for RGB there is no similar connection, that it's not, I don't know if it's ever gonna be like at least for me, I haven't figured. Well, I could do the background with HSV, but the thing is that if I want to have the same color as the background anywhere here for the CSS that kind of like defines how the web page here around looks, there is no HSV option. The RGB is the option here, like the CSS coding doesn't recognize the HSV color system. So I would have to, but of course I can do it so that I choose it here as HSV, like I have here, and then I like use this kind of system, like this kind of web page. I put the HSV value here, and then I get the RGB values from here. But that's like, I don't like these kind of like extra steps here. But yeah, let's take some gray now with the HSV. So let's try. Okay, let's try like, take this as like a starting point now. Okay, this is not. Okay, my HSV it uses. Okay, but it doesn't matter what we have here in the first value because we don't really use the hue here, so it doesn't matter too much. So, but this is like now. More gray. We should just have like maximum gray, so it's just 0, and then we just go with this scale here. Like, I don't think we want any hue maybe at all, so we just use this scale to choose. But this is again like, it's no. Okay, yeah. So let's try the 74. I also wonder if this feels like the program. Does it feel even slower than usually? Is it because of the stream? Or is it just like that it's gotten too heavy or something? I don't know. Okay, get this kind of thing. Ooh, this is not. Now the kind of like the orange looks like very bad somehow. It looks like it's like very. It's like very bright here. Like, what if we go brighter? I think we had it brighter before. I think that gray was a bit like the kind of like Economist magazine gray, and it could work. Like, then we could have. I think like if we go some kind of gray, we might find like colors for the variables that work for both the bright and the dark modes. Yeah, no, it's. But I'm gonna go back actually and test. I didn't look at the other colors because it was the orange that is kind of like the problem here. This first, it might not be so bad with those other colors. So we're gonna try this show all and see. Yeah, now you get like I think there's still a little bit of like somehow annoying contrast going on here with, so let's try like we go a little bit like, if we go like I think the contrast has more to do with maybe more to do with this, again, like these colors looking like very bright and a little bit childish against the white background, and then we have the black there. So I'm just thinking that if we have here like a shade of gray, we have SV again, the first value doesn't matter, and then we have yeah, this is 0, and then we have something like 2 here. It would go maybe not 2, but something like 3. Yeah, I don't like this at the moment. Yeah, it gets, you would really have to change the, okay, let's go like 84 here. But now we have the, oops, I didn't want to do that. So let's do this. Now we have a more grayer black here, so yeah, I don't know. You can have it even more gray. But now I'm not sure if I like the color still too much, and I've been mostly doing like dark mode crafts. I don't know if I have the kind of like the eye for, let's do this one. If I have the eye for kind of bright mode crafts or not. Okay, here we have everything in the same graph. Also, it might be bad to look at the graph section when everything else around it is in dark mode. It might somehow disturb the experience that you get this, like it probably would be best if I look at this as kind of as a whole. So I would need to also have it kind of like checked out that everything else would be in, at least in some kind of bright mode. Like all the colors, they wouldn't have to be like perfectly define at that point, but the point would be that there would be some brightness around here instead of this darkness, so then this would be like, it would be more, if in the end like there's gonna be the bright mode is gonna be that everything is like as is bright. So now it's kind of like this kind of like there's this quite a big contrast now, and it kind of, I think it's making it harder to judge like what's right because of this contrast that wouldn't be there in the end. So I think but yeah, I think this start to seem pretty okay, I think. There's some text here, you cannot really make it, it gets too small, at least in this form. I think it works quite okay. I'm gonna try with a little bit more grayness now. Or like more like a brighter black. Yeah, now it's kind of like it's more balanced with this kind of like light colors. It doesn't like stand out so much, the black. No, like it's more gray. It might also be maybe against this kind of gray background, it's easier to, because there are like some small distinctions here within these colors, so it would be against the gray background or these colors also, like it might be easier to separate between colors if the background has no color, or kind of like, because I had the blue background before, so that might be like, maybe we have gotten more used to separating colors against the white or light background and against dark background, or against like any colored background. If I have a dark blue there, then it's gonna might bring, yeah. But yeah, I think this could be like a good starting point. I think this is starting to look quite okay. It is kind of like have some kind of gray here, and I think the colors work quite well. Like these are, except for the orange. I'm gonna try again with the orange that so this fossil, so these are the originals, so we can put them back on here. So with these specifications, how do they look? Like these are the same that we used with the dark mode. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's a little bit light, or it blends a little bit too much, especially like the yellow one here. It blends a little bit too much to the yellow is very good against the blue background because they're kind of like complementary, whether opposite colors or something. So or nearly opposite colors, but now, yeah, I don't know, maybe there has to be a little bit of change there. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the stream maybe here, and I think I have to, like, as in the beginning of stream I had this, I wanted to get this, like, I don't have the, for the CSS, I currently don't have like a thing that, like here for example, I have the same color that I need to put in maybe like 3 or 4 places, and it's easy here with, like, let's see it. Yeah, here like where you can just define variable, and then you just use this define a like a color like inside here, and then you just use this everywhere, and you can switch and try out different stuff like this. And the same thing that we are doing here, we are just like defining that this is this, and then we just use this this everywhere. So there doesn't appear to be a same kind of thing in CSS in the standard CSS. So I cannot just define that a background color is blah 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 is this, and then use this to replace all of these. But I would just have to manually, like every time I want to try out something, I would have to manually replace everything here. So that's too much, like that's not very convenient. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out if I can get that kind of stuff to work, to have these kind of like reference codes and whatnot. But yeah, thanks now, and maybe I'll stream again sometime soon, maybe.